Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Real Talk with Real DJs. You will not guess where I'm at right now. I am in the Dream Factory, and I am with the one and only. Listen, folks, Andres, Electro Morales. Thank you for having me, man.
Of course.
Awesome. So, let me ask you, Andre Morales, is that your real name?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay.
I mean, thinking of trying different names and stuff is not, for myself, it didn't feel right and real. Like, it took me years, 10 plus years to even come up with that.
Okay.
Because, like, when you hear someone that you look up to and it's their first and last name and they're actually influential and they're actually doing shit the right way, like, they're using their name. Because how do you brand yourself? If you know what I mean?
And that's why I always ask that, because there are people that use their own names, and they are very successful.
Absolutely.
So I do like that. Let me ask. Okay, well, let's backtrack. Where were you born? Like,
I was actually born in Charleston, South Carolina. Believe it or not, random.
All right. Well, what were you listening to? What was going on?
So I was a baby, and I was just listening to electro funk. I don't remember actually. I was a baby, so we moved.
Did you born there and then what happened?
We stayed there for I think it was a month, 2 or 3 months. But something happened, and we had to get flown out to Germany to go live.
Oh wow!
Like within a month of me being born, it was just just some orders that needed to happen for my pops. He's military. And,
so military brat, as they call him, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly.
Traveled wherever he had to go.
But my dad met my mom in Germany when he was
working
out in the club. He was in the club scenes in 77, 78.
Wait, your dad was a DJ?
He was into that. Yes, he was actually.
Oh wow! Yeah. Okay, folks. Okay.
It's crazy too, but my first experience, I was 9 years old. We lived in Greece on the island of Crete, and it was late at night. My dad's like, "Get your shoes on. You coming to work with me?" I'm like, I didn't think anything of it. I had my Nintendo. That's it. Like Mario Brothers, the old school Nintendo. And we ended up going to a nightclub. I'm 9. And it was there wasn't anybody in there, but he started playing music like this stuff that I came up with when I was 9.
Hold on, because that's so cool,
It's a long story.
No, but this is so cool because a lot of people say, oh, I heard so-and-so mixing, I heard so-and-so. But your actually first, introduction was listening to your own dad
when I was 9.
Throwing down.
When I was 9, yeah.
Wow.
And I saw the happiness in his face, the look that he had when he was up there spinning the records. And I'm like, I want to know what that feels like. Because he was so happy. Why would I not want to experience that?
Well, then let me ask you this. As far as music, you say you were listening to this, like breakbeat, so that's what influenced you as far as the music that you were...
As a baby, I'm almost positive. Can't really verify, but when I was 1, 2 years old, I'm pretty sure my parents were listening to Kraftwerk. Because I was born in 81, so that's when Soul Sonic Force came out. But Kraftwerk was, for me, 77. I think there's one more project before that, but there was Trans Europa Express.
Yeah.
Which is where Planet Rock Soul Sonic Force came from. 77 is hip-hop meets that.
So what are you spinning? What are you spinning right now, man? What are you throwing down?
There's no boundaries, actually, where I'm at. With the amount of time, and I'm not saying this to be cocky or arrogant, but if 32 years in this... And I'm sorry, 34. I keep forgetting. I don't know what happened in the last 2 years, but 34, and I've mastered everything that I've wanted to and reached all my goals that I set for myself. Because I don't compete with no one else. You got to do it with yourself. It's not a competition.
Let's let the folks listen to a little bit about what you're about. Yeah. Folks, please enjoy this. You're gonna love it.
Jones beats go like this.
Yeah, order the Uber later. Uber. Do
Wow!
that
Did you guys hear that? Andre, where can they find you?
later. I just use SoundCloud right now. That's pretty much where it's at.
SoundCloud at
It's Electro Global.
Electro
With
Global.
the K, with the K.
Oh,
ELE,
Electro with the K
yes.
Global.
That's it, at SoundCloud. Yep.
Right on.
And then that's the start. So, Electro with a K is any music produced, made using electricity that I think is dope. It's like, there's so much out there, so I can't get to all of it, but it's how I view it from my standpoint. It's not a genre.
Listen,
It's impossible.
folks, I heard a lot of what he has on SoundCloud, and
I'm over here
if
holding
you
a
actually
lighter.
go to his, hold on. If you actually go to his SoundCloud and go to see all on what the tracks are, and hit play, it will play all of it. And when you do that, you're gonna be like, wow. Okay, so let's talk real to DJs now. Vinyl, digital. I see you're on like
Controllers and shit.
What's
Yeah,
up?
man. So this right here is a Technique 1200 controller.
Right.
So this controls the oh, it took him a moment. It took him a moment. I need some drums.
Nice.
But so I'm using a DVS mixer. So Pioneer, you have Pioneer Rain, and it has Serato in it or Reed Loop. And I'm just using the turntables as the method of hearing the music because it's not perfect when it plays, even if it's digital. There's inconsistencies, and like you can slow it down and hear it. It's like a real
Are you
record.
using the sync button? Are you using the sync button to make your creation?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, the first
no.
one went over, but this
Yeah, no.
comedian.
So depending on the situation, like, oh, I dropped my shit all the time, man. It's all good.
I can't.
Whatever. So like,
We'll get that out.
I'll do it when I want to have like go into random world and try shit that don't even go together. It does not even go together, and
It doesn't matter the genre.
I won't record it and like put it out in a mix. Like I'll just do that on my own because I usually will play 2 to 4 hours a day, typically. Not streaming. Like I just do it here, you know, like because I'm doing it for myself to hone in on the sounds. But you have to put it out there, obviously, to try to inspire people. And
Let me ask you this, and this actually gets to the heart of the question here. As far as our scene, as far as our music,
Tampa or Orlando scene? He went there.
hold on.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, this guy.
Is there a reason that we should?
I'm fucking with you.
Is there? No. I'm gonna keep all this in, folks. We're not gonna cut. It's not gonna be a blooper.
No
We're
way.
gonna keep all of this going. All right. So, as far as the scene, as far as DJing, like, is there a reason to preserve it? Is there something that? And I won't get to the last question. Let's not get to it, which is the lost art. But as far as just preserving the craft or this whole scene, is there? Talk to me.
I think what it is like it all boils down to like, yes, everything these days is made so for convenience of everybody, and with the convenience and ease of so many things that can handle multitask for you, the passion and the hard work that it took to mix the records, like, and it is dinosaur shit. It's like old school, and it's hard to get into it if you've never done it. But it's the easy route is to get it all in one system. I call them a music jammers. So you get a music jammer, and like the computer pretty much you can't really mess up the mix. It's almost impossible if you put it if you
That's
don't.
the whole point, though. That's what I'm trying to bring up, Andres.
But they don't know that.
Because you're
they
a
don't know.
vinyl, dude. I see you.
do both.
Scratch. You are like.
Thank you.
Listen, folks,
Thank you.
real quick. Electro lord. Okay? Honestly, I heard a lot of people throwing down electro.
But my name is Dre. You call me Dre.
I came across him. Now I was like, whoa. Electro?
I'm like, I see porno James in my SoundCloud. I'm like, who's been watching porn on my phone? I'm like, I'm looking at my son. Like, come on.
Here we go. So, yeah. So, okay, here we go. So now we're going on 3, 2, 1. Oh, so the lost art. As far as the lost art, is there an art here that's being lost? Do you
Absolutely.
see technology? Because what I've heard was what you just said in the last. So, what do you think?
Absolutely, because a lot of the influencers these days that are coming into it with let's just say the background of, oh, I've been doing this for 10, 20 years, but maybe they stopped 20 years ago because they had to sell their equipment because family and stuff, normal life stuff. And I respect that. But then they come back 20 years later and they build themselves up to a persona. Some of them are really fucking cool. I'm grateful I didn't have to stop anything I did. I wasn't going to. And but to be forced to sell your stuff, like, you know, you're a family man. You gotta do what you gotta do for your family.
I'm gonna rewind. You just said that, and I want to go back now since you said that.
I just worked even harder.
Versus digital. Come out though. Yeah. Vinyl versus digital. Because I see you got the control vinyl. You scratch like no one's business, for real, folks. If you guys want to hear somebody that's top notch, like for real. But tell me, we're talking about vinyl and digital now. What's the difference? Why is it so? Since we're in the lost art,
yes.
Talk to me. How do you feel about that? Like what does that make? Talk to me.
It's hard to really understand music theory and stuff when it's on a record because I didn't know anything about winning it, so I didn't really think about that. But these days, with there's so many options for the younger people get into it, I can only imagine like how complicated it must be because you got to be a streamer, you got to be, you know, it's like that's what's painted onto the world of what a DJ is, and it's not. Like, we used to just play music whenever. That's what I do. But also block parties. I got homies that do block parties in the hood, like real cats. Like, and like that's what it's all about. Barbecues, you know, pool parties. But these days everything is glamorized to make it look better than what it is. And there's no reason for that. Like, just let it be, and you don't have to. You don't have to
make it. Take it back. So then again,
yeah, being switch.
Vinyl, digital.
Your
thoughts. I need to know this because
I'm right in the middle. Vinyl. I can cut on regular vinyl or control vinyl. It doesn't matter.
So
and
dog wheels work the same.
No way.
They don't.
Absolutely not. Okay. There's a controller I heard where someone that was able to rip it up on a controller. It was a Rev 7 Pioneer. Shout out to Pioneer for sponsoring us. Pioneer, we got Pioneer mixers. You know, it's whatever. So, but like. It was a Rev 7 controller, and I heard this kid ripping it apart with some hip hop. I was at the DJ Plug in Tampa, which is in Orlando now. So if you need DJ stuff in Orlando, the DJ Plug. That's Des. I'm not gonna say no names, but that's a homie right there. He's cool as fuck.
Remember, folks, we're in Tampa right now.
Desmond, yeah, that's his name.
We're in Tampa.
So, but he went onto the turntables with this mixer. I'll never forget that. I didn't tell anybody this. With that mixer. And started cutting it up just like he did on the controller. And I was like, that just changed my mind. Because I'm like, there's no way it'll sound like this on a controller. And I'm not pushing it. But when I heard it for myself, I'm like, fuck. So he basically, there's like a stereotype of controller. So you can fuck some shit up with the right controller. But
is it cheating? Because that's the whole point. Like, for me, like, I've been talking to so many
It's cheaper.
Well, that's the thing. So,
cheaper.
So like, is it okay? So this is what I'm trying to get at because I've never done this on any show, but since I am with this dude right here right now, I have to ask this. This got a little bit in depth here.
And I get nervous in front of the camera,
so here's the point. Here's the point I'm trying to make. Carrying a USB, other people said, is a lot easier than carrying crates.
Yeah, but it's something good is not supposed to be easy. Like something that you want to reach.
My point is this, man. Is this going to be lost? Like
no way.
Crate carrying records?
No
Are we going to be to a point where it's robots, Optimuses,
no way,
mixing through a controller, or just everyone being a control DJ and then?
As of right now, I've got 4 record carriers in this house right at the moment. Like, so we could carry 4 crates, some turntables, some big speakers, throw them back in the truck, and like go out to wherever. It would probably be illegal. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have permits for that stuff. I don't do that. But bringing a thumb drive to a place is a lot easier for sure.
Exactly. Like, that's what I'm trying to get at because a lot
especially if someone sent all you the music on like a Dropbox. And same with yours.
dude, a lot of DJs that like have records pressed have like not all, but there are some that are pure vinylists, like I call them pure vinylists, whatever. That say, you know what, vinyl's the way it's at. If you can't beat match on vinyl and you're using a controller and hitting the sync button, you're not a DJ, you're a sync jockey. Right?
So I would like to know a list of anybody that says that shit, and I would like to show them how it's done on turntables. I'm not even being I'm not even being an asshole, but I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Like, I don't go out calling people out. That's not what I do. I'm not a competition DJ.
1, 2, 2, 1, 2, fucking thank you for being a show.
Fuck that shit. Hey, next, Tito, what's my motivation?
There we go. 3.
You have a lot of cuts to do, bro.
2, 1. Wow, man. You have so much knowledge, folks. Please check him out. If you didn't know who Andres Electro Morales was, now you
I'm just a regular dude, man. You know.
He says that every
we are.
Really big,
I'm not like, DJ
producer's always.
I'm not. I'm a garage.
Just a regular dude.
I'm a garage door guy because I don't get paid for music stuff. Like I'm a garage door guy. That's my trade. I fix shit. Music is my passion.
We're about to throw down, folks.
Maybe. Yes.
No, you don't throw down,
I don't
bro.
get nervous. Like obviously.
Hey, man. I love you, bro.
Yeah, man. It's cool hanging with you, man. For sure.
All right. That's it, dude.